this evening. Question: how many of you ever how many of you ever accidentally dropped your phone in the toilet? Dropped your phone on the ground and it screen cracked, scratch on the back. You accidentally drop it in the lake, river, floor, and then get all banged up, scratches on the screen's getting bad, screen's cracked, and all of a sudden your phone gets cattywampus, right? You drop your phone, it scratched, screen cracked, you name it. And then you go to take your phone out of the toilet, or out of the lake, or the river, whatever happened to it. Hit the ground, hit a rock, whatever it is. Phone's completely shot. Now, what if you'd gotten a phone? Okay? That really changed the game for you, personally. See, phones like, say, if you work in construction, or if you if you carpentry, if you're a tow truck driver, you work jobs where your phone isn't going to survive that long moment of its life. Nowadays, there are phones now that are getting tough. Equivalent to the field laptop that the military uses. It could take a bump, it could take a tumble, and it's still good. Okay? Now, what I have here is a cat. The cat. This is a cat smartphone. This is a S48C. Now mind you could get this phone anywhere. The internet, it's on eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, whatever you can try to find it at, okay? You could get it Verizon, Sprint, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But the cat phone is a military grade. Man, this thing is tough. I could drop this in the toilet. Boom. Pull it out. Still fucking works. I could drop it. Hit the floor. Still works. This thing is like equivalent to a military field laptop. It could take a bump, and basically it's better than a Timex watch. This thing can take a licking and still keeps on ticking, man. You know. See? The whole tile. Look at this. Chit out. Let's see here. Let's go. Camera here. Camera. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking face. Look at this face here. Look at this. Camera's good. Hell yeah. Look at this fucking face here, guys. Look at this fucking face. See it? Awesome. This thing is badass, man. I tell you. It has stuff that you would want on a phone. If we're going to say in construction, carpentry. I mean, you could be driving tow truck and shit. You could be out in the field, man. No. Doing stuff where all of a sudden your phone is like, phew, out of your pocket, hits the ground, takes a big, and it's gone. Screen's cracked, phone's busted, you name it, it is fucked. Okay? Since 2012, Cat has been making phones like this for a long time. Okay, for a long time here. My dad just has a S60, and That thing is bulky. I mean, if you think about it, thinking this is kind of heavy, but it's light. But the feel of it, it's like it's maybe 5 pounds. Shit, the way it feels, but it's not 5 pounds. Depends on. But it has the corners here. I'll tell you what, shell. I'll tell you what, man. This phone here. Let's see what it has. Let's see here. This is. Okay, here. Let me see. Yeah, let me hear. I got the thing here. It's okay. The description here. Okay. Now the cat phones, I tell you what, it's one of the toughest phones, big time, man, big time. Okay. Let's go with here. Let's see, notifications. We'll put it this way. If you want a phone that could last, okay, put your idea of a selfie for idea aside for a moment, okay? Again, how many of you ever dropped your phone, say at the toilet, on the ground? I mean, these are all you fumble, phone's in the toilet, phone's in the aquarium, phone's in the lake. What the fuck, you know? Phone falls out of your pocket, ting. Pick it up, phone scratched, the backing's fucked. Basically, it looks like a chipped up motherfucker. Okay, now let's go with the. I'm gonna go with the thing here. I want to do the this description here. Okay. This is going to be fun to read here. Okay. All right. Notification. Okay, so you're okay. All right, here we go. This is a all right. Cat S48C smartphone, 5-inch screen, 13 megapixel, 32 gigabyte, 4 gigabyte of RAM, Sprint stock unlocked. This thing is one tough son of a bitch. This thing is tough, okay? 13 megapixel, 32 gigabyte of RAM, 32 gigabyte, 4 gigabyte of RAM. Sprint B stock. This is a killer phone, I tell you. I got it on from eBay for under $80. Not too bad. Now, over the years, people would get angry, get a little bit mad because, oh, my phone is fucked. I dropped in the toilet. I dropped it in the fish tank. I did this, whatever. You go to your pocket, keys over, phone slips out, boom. Hit something hard on the ground, cracked the screen. The screen's fucked up. Can't use it no more. Your phone would have looked like this. I mean, imagine that. Imagine that. No. Okay. Imagine your phone hits the ground, and let me see here. Okay. Your phone. Say again, you go in your pocket, reach for something else, and your phone falls out here. And the screen's all fucked up, really all just fucked up and shit. And you don't know what to do. Phone's brand new, had it for a while, maybe had it for a couple of years, and you treated it like you babied your phone. Make sure it didn't hit the ground. Make sure that it didn't crack, it didn't scratch, no chip in the screen. I mean, basically, your phone will look like it went through hell. Okay? Big time. Okay? The cat. This is the cat here. Short for caterpillar. And the operating system is Android. It's using the Android operating system, like BlackBerry, like Alcatel, HTC, Motorola, all the companies. And but have any of those companies created a phone where if you drop it, say on the ground, the toilet, the fish tank, whatever it is, and it still maintains its workability? It's fucking tough as nails. It's a small equivalent to a military laptop that they take out in the field and shit. You know? I'll tell you what. These Caterpillar phones are really fucking tough. Really tough here. No bullshit, man. No bullshit here. Okay? Straight up tough fucking phone. Okay? Now, some of you, ladies and gents, have iPhones. You have other Android devices where it's not as tough. Okay, in the comment section, I want to hear from you guys. How many times have you dropped your phone in the toilet? You fumbled it. By accident, you went, fell on the ground. Screen's cracked, fucked up, backing scratched. It lost its shininess. It looks dull. I'll tell you what. Get a couch phone. Use it for about, say, a good 2 weeks or so. 2 weeks minimum. 2 weeks. Or maybe even a month. Use it as your daily driver for 1 month. For 1 month. Or also get a Sony phone like this. Because Sony does make one like this too. Run it for about a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even a month. And see how it lasts. Because phone nowadays are becoming waterproof. Big time. Got today. Love it. I love the phone. It's fucking tough. Really, really fucking tough here, folks. It is really fucking tough. Tough fucking phone. Now, here's the thing, guys. Over the years, we've all bought cases, and we all got screen protectors and shit to make sure our phone is able to survive a drop. We want to keep it protected with a screen protector, case in it, and shit like that. With it. So if you drop it by accident, no scratch, the back's fine, it's all good, right? Think about it. But now, the cat phone is a case of its own. Gorilla Glass. Gorilla Glass is a tough glass. Gorilla Glass. Do you think your iPhone has this kind of glass? I don't think so. Do you think your other Android device has the screen? I don't think so. I don't think so. What I have here, I have an HTC 11 Live. The screen's plastic almost. I have a Motorola. And tell you what, I've had this thing for about, say, over about close to a couple of years or so. And tell you what, I will not deny this thing is good. It is good. I babied it. Never had any problems. No. But again, imagine your phone is like that. Like that. Yeah. Imagine your phone that fucked up. Yeah. So, how would you guys react when all of a sudden your phone ends up like that? You want to get a phone that is completely with Gorilla Glass, military grade protection, you know, the whole. Yeah, tough. Yeah. So, how many of you have iPhones that have been dropped? And how many times have you dropped it? How many times have you dropped your phone? Screen completely cracked. Stopped working. And you can't afford to repair it. You want to repair it, but you can't afford a new one. Do you think maybe it's time for you to really upgrade? I mean, really upgrade where your phone will survive? It's tough as nails. I mean, this thing can be dropped 7 feet, still manage to work. You throw it in the lake. You put it in a bowl of water, throw it in the freezer. The whole thing's frozen on ice, and there's your phone. It's in this darn fucking ice cube. Then what do you do? You buzz that fucking knife, you pull out your phone, and look, it's still fucking working, folks. I've been waiting a couple of years. I've been thinking about it for a couple of years because you know. I hear people accidentally duck their phone in the toilet, or they trip and they phone drops on the ground, screen cracks, stops working, can't use it because it's fucked up. it looks like went through hell. So I'm thinking, okay, I want to get a phone that could last forever. That's tough as fucking nails. Last me for a long time. Not just, but also strong. Look at that. Tough as nails. I want a phone that is like a Timex of smartphones. Equivalent to a military field laptop. Takes a bump, takes a stumble, and still fucking works. That's why I got this. A Cat S48C smartphone. This thing I could drop this thing in the fucking toilet for a good 5 minutes, pull it out, still works. Still fucking works, man. You know. Still fucking works. I dumped it in the toilet, yes, it works, you know. So, this is a preview of the Cat 48C of having a phone that could handle all kinds of shit. I mean, seriously. This thing is just awesome, man. Really awesome. And it is, man. It is. You know, I mean, you wonder on that shelf. How can I get a phone that is tough? A phone that is tough, equivalent to a military laptop. Okay. There's many Cat phones. I mean, there's phone companies like Cat, Sony, and that are building phones where they are tough. Well, they're tough to handle a 7-foot drop. A drop in the toilet. A drop, I mean, basically a drop in general. The Gorilla Glass protects it from scratching and shit. It is tough. I heard stories about people accidentally dropped their phone down in the lake. Couldn't find it. Couldn't do anything about it. And when they do find it, stop working. Quits working. Things waterlogged. The phone's completely shot. Okay, completely shot. Since 2012, Cat has built these phones. Okay. Since 2012, and these phones are fucking tough. I mean, you drop it, it works. But if you do it with the iPhone or a regular Android phone, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. I mean, you get a phone like a cat, dude. I mean, you could be working in construction, carpentry. I mean, going on a hike and shit like that, you know, where I've heard phones were dropped, hitting the rock, the whole thing is fucked up and shit, and people buy the most expensive phones, not thinking that. Yeah, the phone's pretty good, right? The phone's pretty good. Great operating system, battery life, all kinds of shit. But can it survive? Say one of your kids dropped their phone in the toilet. and you gotta throw it in a bowl of rice to dry it off, to dry it out and shit. It takes hours to dry it out. Or if you drop it on the ground, hit the rock, screen's fucked up, stops working. Can't use it, folks. If your screen's fucked up, good luck using the damn thing. Big time. So, get a cat. Get a cat. Think about it. You could get a phone no matter what it is. But compared to something like this, what are the odds of the phone not surviving? I mean, yeah, I want to take a selfie. I'm going to take a ballsy. I'm kidding. I don't know what make people do some stupid shit like that. You go to your cell carrier, buy a new phone, buy one, say from T-Mobile/Sprint, you go to Verizon, you go to AT&T, and you get this new phone. Yeah, I got me a new $800 phone and shit. I got me a $1,000 iPhone. Question. Do you really want to spend $1,000 on a goddamn iPhone? You don't need to spend that much money on a fucking phone. You could go to eBay, buy a nice one that's not even that much. I mean, you could get one for $80, $100, $75, and the phone's good. I paid under this one here. I paid under $80 for a cat phone. Yeah, $80. $80 fucking dollars. Not too bad. I remember I bought my first black phone for $80. Bought a BlackBerry Z10, $80. I didn't want to spend no $1,000 or $500 or $200. I wanted one where it's like under $100. Maybe even add $100. It's fine. As long as the phone is working good. As long as it works pretty good, you can make phone calls, get calls, and you name it. Dude, you can still get that call, man, you know. And, it's good. As long as the phone works, hey. Make calls, get calls, text, get texts. And it can do whatever your old phone did. Take pics, make pics. Take pictures, fuck. You can still do the same shit with the phone you have. Just if all of a sudden you drop it by accident, all of a sudden, bloop, toilet, bloop, river, rock, 7 feet, drop, screen's cracked, screen's fucked up, and your phone's pretty much dead. Well, I'm gonna have to go back to that Galaxy S3 or S2, whatever it is, and at least it still can do what it used to do. Hey, I know how some of you feel. I do. No, I do. I had an HTC Windows Phone 8X. That phone was awesome. Okay, it was awesome. Okay. There's a chip in the corner on the bottom of the screen. It cracked. Still worked. So make calls, still get calls, you name it. Still a good phone though. So I ended up giving it to my niece who lives in Oklahoma. And I ended up getting a Alcatel One Touch Fierce XL with Windows 10. Good phone too. Good phone. Still got it. The back's chipped though. The blue thing is chipped though. But sometimes you want to think, like, you know, you keep saying, I'm gonna get this phone for a long time. Yeah. You keep it for a long time. You keep it as long as it still works. But all of a sudden, you're like this guy who's driving a Gremlin and using this big ass phone from the '80s, so it still works shit. While everybody's just and you're like, and they're all passing you by. You know, that's how I feel when I use the BlackBerry. But I love BlackBerry. But still, I want a phone that could not just last, but also is tough. Because I've heard people drop their phone in the toilet, floor, you name it, and it's all cattywampus. And my father, he got a Cat S60. Awesome phone, killer phone though, tough as fuck though. I mean, just the idea of having a phone with military grade protection. I'm serious. These phones are equivalent to the laptops that the military use out in the field. You know, very tough. They can take a licking and keep on ticking. They can take a bump, still works. Drop a 5-foot drop, boom, still works. Tumble, still works. I do believe that phones nowadays need to be at least like this, because look, I can stand my iPhone, but do you want a phone that would last, be protected by heavy duty military grade protection shit? What if all of a sudden you dip your phone on an accident, all of a sudden it goes, it's in the river, screen's cracked and it's fucking full of water? Or do you want a phone that could that you drop on an accident then still works? Do you want a phone that has thin glass, or do you want a phone with Gorilla Glass? You know, I think that you can check it out on eBay. You know, I think, you know what, I love these phones because these are very, very durable, very tough. The backing is very. Hear that? Gorilla Glass. This thing is like fucking tough glass here, though. You know, synchronized glass that's on the laptops that the military uses out in the field. The screen is Gorilla Glass. The surrounding part is like fucking tough military grade shell. Tough as fuck though. And people are like, what about my phone? I need my phone. Okay, understandable. You cannot live without your phone. But do you want a phone that's durable, sturdy, tough as fucking nails and shit, that can take a 7-foot drop and still works? Screen's intact. The back is not scratched. Twit drop, blink, still works, you know. That's the kind of phone you want. Instead of using a phone case and a screen protector, like, that's going to help. Like a 7-foot drop would protect. I mean, do you think a screen protector would protect your phone from a 7-foot drop and all of a sudden it cracks and shit? Or do you want a phone that has that really tough, durable Gorilla Glass on your phone? Very, very tough shit. You drop it, boom! Still works. Because I know some of you, or a good majority of you, would have a fucking fit. Oh my god! I dropped my phone in the toilet. It quit working. Wow. What do I do now? I may have an answer to that question for you. Get your head examined. Your phone is fucked up. You dropped your phone in the toilet. Your phone's dropped, hit a rock, scratch, cracked, fuck, won't work. But I paid $800 for it. Oh wow. $800. $800. Is it monthly or all of it? All of it. Wow. You're better off making payments, you dumbass. Or maybe you want a budget phone. I mean, why spend $800 to $1,000 for a new phone? Okay? I like budget phones. This phone here, this is my Motorola. I paid $150 for it. $150. Not $800. Shit. My SE. If I would pay for that, it would be $600. $80. Under $80. $80. Still works. Oh yeah. This thing here, it fucking works. It fucking works. $80. So why do you want to spend $600 to $1,000? $600 to $1,000 for a phone. You get the same phone. I mean, come on, guys. I said, well, I think about getting that iPhone 14 with the iOS 22 update. No, I'm good with what I got. I don't want to spend too much for it, so I'm going to stick with something that I could actually have a budget to pay. The term budget, folks. A budget phone. That's not even $1,000 or $800. I made mine for. So, question. Viewer, how much would you spend on a phone? Viewer, I'm asking you a question. How much would you spend on a phone? If you went out and found a phone that's right in your alley, right in your alley, and you don't want to spend too much, how much would you spend on a new phone? If you want one that's good, affordable, right in your price range, and also on a budget. See, I got tired of paying monthly. Sick of it. Tired of it. I'm like, fuck. This one here, $150. $150 out the door. $75 eBay. Oh yeah. You could get a good cat phone like this for close to $80 or even $200. Still good. Even for $200, it's still a budget. You know, $200 bucks. Yeah. But also, you want to get a phone that is sturdy, tough, able to take a beating. Take a beating, man. But still able to work. Right, folks, this is good old Grandmaster Revan here. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below. And also in the comment section, how many times have you ever dropped the phone and it quit working? Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe, like, hit the bell for notification, and if you've got this transmission, you are the resistance. All will be healthy and well wise. I love you guys. Remember, knowledge is free, knowledge is power. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed. I love you guys. Bye.